Today's story is a viewer submission. A few weeks back, a viewer left his story in the comment section of the video entitled The Human Lightning Rod. This is his story. Appalachia. The mountains are like no other. From its rigid terrain, beautiful wildlife, to the people that live their lives here, to the strange, unexplained stories that folks share. Join me while I share this amazing place, one story at a time. I've been struck by lightning myself 4 times. The first time was in West Virginia. I went out to get the cows for the evening milking. From where I was at, the sky was clear, with few small dark clouds. Then it started raining lightly, so I got under a big white oak tree. I was also barefooted. After a few minutes, the thunder started. The last thing I remember was a bright flash, but no sound. I had been gone almost 2 hours when my father came looking for me. He found me on the ground about 20 feet from the tree where I was. The heels of both my feet, where the lightnings came out, were burnt and has holes about the size of a quarter. I was unable to walk, and my right shoulder would not move. I had streaks from my back all the way to my feet. I was 16 years old at the time. The next time, I was in Vietnam in 1967. We had built a shower with a tanker from a truck. Back then, there were no plastic pipes, so we had to use steel and brought it into the showers. Now this tank was on a metal frame and was about 25 to 30 feet tall. We had just got back from the bush and needed a shower real bad because we were out for about 2 weeks. Monsoon season made everything muddy with a reddish orange tint, including your skin. We had just gotten into the shower when a storm suddenly came up and hit the tanker with a very loud, sharp crash. Again, a bright flash and knocked about 5 of us out onto the floor. But no one was killed, thank God. I was 18 and a half years old at the time. The next time, I was still in Vietnam, but in the highlands. I was a heavy equipment operator and was on a dozer with no top on it. I saw the storm coming and coming fast. I lifted the blade on the dozer and hauled butt to get to shelter. I almost made it to the tent when a bolt hit the dozer. The sparks were flying all over. Most of it went into the ground, but not before I was knocked off the dozer and face down in the literate mud. I was 19 years old then. The last time I was hit was here in Florida while erecting a 100-foot tower for ham radio. Now, that one knocked me out. My wife called 911 and I was rushed to the emergency room, but was awake by the time we got there. Again, my memory was scattered over 5 acres. It took me about 4 months to recover from that, and I was 28 years old. So now, If I hear thunder or see a flash of lightning, I get in the house and pace back and forwards until it's over. I am not looking for the fifth strike and not out to beat Roy Sullivan's record either. Thank you for this video and taking the time to read my story. Well, I would like to give a special shout out to VNV67, who left his story in the comments section of that video. Folks, I want to thank you for sitting and listening to this awesome tale from the mountains of West Virginia to the highlands of Vietnam to the state of Florida. I appreciate you listening, and if you have any stories that you would like to share, you can leave them in the comment section of any video, or you can also email me at myerstalesofappalachia@gmail.com, and we'll get a video put together sharing your story. I appreciate you guys listening. We love yous to pieces, and I'll see you next time.